From Jamie's Book Nook. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you some of my picks for the school age. And I understand that covers a lot of an age span, but I'm just going to try and highlight on some of my favorites. Again, we have like 1,600 to 1,800 titles, so I can help you find whatever it is that your child would be interested in and based on their age and interests. So one of them is this Amy Wild Animal Talker series. It's really cute. For, I guess, middle school. And it's about a little girl who can talk to animals when she uses the secret necklace. And it's really very cute. There's several in the series. Very well written and just fun and silly. Another one that I really like for that same age range is this Fairy Ponies. And this one is very cute. It's about a little girl who discovers these fairy ponies that she can shrink down to their size and ride on their backs, and she can help them to solve problems. And so it's just, they're really cute as well. Fairy ponies, there's, I think, 6 in the series now. A great one for geared at the little boys, of course. Of course, little girls like these too, but this one is from our Extreme Adventure series. This is called Fighter Planes. There's, I think, about 10 in this series. And these are really cool. They have lots of different styles of writing within it. So they'll have just a lot of photographs with little snippets of information, and then they'll have an illustration, diagram, and then they'll have something that's graphic novel style, and then they have some pull-out pages as well. Of course, I'm not going to be able to find one. Oh, here's one. So they have some fold-out pages. This one folded out to 4-page spread, actually. So all nonfiction about fighter planes. So my son and my husband have loved to go through this one. My husband was in the Air Force, and so of course he loves to go through these with my 10-year-old son. There's several others in the series, like I mentioned. There's ones on survival, on extreme sports, on submarines, and all kinds of different other topics. Another one that I really like for the school age, we have several in the illustrated series. So here's illustrated fairy tales, illustrated Bible stories. There's a whole lot in the series. One of my favorites right now is illustrated Grimm's Fairy Tales. And so this one has, I think, 20 stories in it, all different stories. Some popular that you'll recognize and some that you won't. And they're good for the earlier readers. A lot of pictures and some words, so it's not too overwhelming for the beginner readers. So these are really nice to have this squishy hardback cover too, and a little ribbon to hold your place. And so then here's the Bible stories. It's very similar. This one has a lot more text though, so this is for a little bit older, but still beautiful illustrations. And it's separated into the Old and New Testament, of course, and then it also has a who's who of the Bible, and then a map of the Old Testament and a map of the New Testament, which are really cool features to have. So let's see here the contents. And we have several illustrated originals as well. This one is The Wizard of Oz. These are completely unabridged copies of the original stories, so there have been no changes or edits made. And then they just have beautiful updated illustrations. And again, they have that squishy hardback cover, and then they have a ribbon to hold your place as well. Another one I like for the school age is The Great Animal Search. We also have The Great Dinosaur Search, excuse me. And this one also has that padded squishy cover. I really love that. I'm kind of a tactile person, so it really appeals to me. So on each page here, you'll see there's a big photo spread, and then you'll have things to spot, and you can read something about that particular animal that lives in this particular climate. And so it's really cool for teaching the different animals that live in different ecologies. And it's fun over and over and over and over again. So really love these books. Another one that I like for the school age is, of course, they're focusing a lot on writing, and writing is really hard to teach. I homeschool, and writing is ridiculously hard to teach. And I think the best part for me is to try and find something that my child is interested in writing about, so then that way it's not as much of a chore. This one is really cool for that. We have several others in the series. We have Write and Draw Your Own Adventure series. We have my very first writing book, which is for a little bit younger ones. This one is the Write and Draw Your Own Comics, and I just think this one is awesome and hilarious. So you see here where they show, this was actually my son that went through here and did this. So he started doing it here, and then he did it on a separate page. So just really cute. It gives you examples of how to start. It shows you how to draw different characters performing different actions, how to set up a layout. So all kinds of different things and lots of different ideas of what would go in bubbles. And these are stickers too to stick. So it's a really fun book that is really good to try and get your kids excited about writing. And then we have, this is an example of one of our encyclopedias. I, of course, think back to when I was a kid and we had the full Encyclopedia Britannica. Of course, it was probably like 20 years old, and so it was very out of date. But it was still fun for me to just go and I would just pick up one of the sections and learn about something. And so we have a lot of different encyclopedias. We have science encyclopedias, history encyclopedias, math, art, all kinds of different things. And one of the best things about these is we have these internet links. So that kind of helps to affect or to solve the problem of the out-of-date 20-year-old encyclopedia. So for each page that you have here, you go to this website that would have internet links that have been tested and are determined to be safe and appropriate for children of the age that are reading the book. And they're constantly updated. So if something happens with the site, then they would update it. And so this one is on world history. You can see, again, chunks of information, lots of vivid pictures and illustrations and maps. So it's really engaging to a reader. So that's all I have to show for the school age. I hope you've seen something you liked. Again, if you need some help finding something that's perfect for the child in your life, then I would love to help you with that. So just let me know. Thank you.